I'm live. I'm late, Julie. I was busy. I had to handle some dad business. Ain't nobody even up in here yet. Where y'all at? I know I'm late, but I'm here. It's better than show up late to the party than to never show up at all. You dig? Who is that? Who just jumped in here? Make sure you throw a like on this video. What up, Julie? What up, Julie? I had to go. I had to go to the grocery store, and Aries is like working. She's like in a meeting situation. I had to get, you know, better late than never. That's right. Trash bags. You know what I'm saying? My kids eat mad pancakes, so I had to get the Pearl Milling Company. Y'all remember this used to be Aunt Jemima, but they said Aunt Jemima was racist. Well, not racist, but the depiction of Aunt Jemima was racist to the black community, so they removed her, and now we got the Pearl Milling syrup. 100% ocean spray, baby. And Wish drinks up all the orange juice. So I bought her some Tropicana orange juices. And I'm about to cook. We got some New York strippers going tonight, baby. Y'all like New York strippers? Not New York strippers, but New York strips. Y'all know what I'm saying. But y'all, I'm live. My wife is not with me. I know y'all are gonna miss her, but unfortunately, duty calls. You know, she's the breadwinner in the Kirk household right now, so she got to work, man. She got to get that money. Cause if she don't get it, where's it coming from? How y'all doing today, though? Ooh, New York strip is your favorite? That's what's up. What's up, Ladora? God bless you too, fam. What's up, Mimi? Yo, Julie, honestly though, my favorite steak is a bone-in ribeye. Like, it's just something about the bone in a piece of meat. Not that I eat the bone, but I just feel like, you know, being a cook and doing my cooking thing, I think the meat is more flavorful. Like, I just love bone-in ribeye. But my second top choice would be a New York strip. Greetings from NYC. That's what's up. So, y'all, I got some questions before I even went live. So I'm gonna answer a couple of those questions. Mimi asked what type of advice I would give someone raising daughters. And I would just say, just from my personal experience, having two girls, I feel like you have to be more gentle. Like, doing great today, beautiful one day. Yeah, ribeye is the best. That's Julie. That's how I'm cooking it. I'm about to fire this grill up, crank it up. I had to just go buy some lighter fluid. I don't even know where it is. I think it's by my back door. I had to get some charcoal. But I would just say, oh, here go the lighter fluid right here. Don't talk about me. It's Publix brand. That's all they had. I would just say you have to be gentle. You know, I mean, y'all know boys are completely different from little girls. Girls are more emotional. They cry more. I've never been around like a little boy like that, like to really know how different they are from girls. But I just know there's like a lot of tears in my house. My daughters are really emotional. They like a lot of attention. So I feel like as a dad, you have to be able to give that. And then I would say, just be honest with them. Like, as they grow, I'm prepared to like tell them about how I was with women and how I treated women before I met my beautiful wife and, kind of like did a 180. A lot of times people say do a 360, right? Do y'all know that that doesn't make sense? Because if you do a 360, you're just turning around and you're back at the same point. You have to do a 180, which means you're in a different direction, man. So before I met Aries and did a 180, but that is what I would say. Somebody else asked me any regrets. I have a lot of regrets. Um, I have a lot of regrets. I did a lot of stupid things growing up, hurt my parents, hurt my mom, hurt my dad. Had always had so much potential, so much potential, and just didn't really maximize my potential at an early age. So I would say that that's one of my biggest regrets, just not being who I am today. Like, and I mean, everything happens for a reason. God takes us on the path that he takes us on for a particular reason to mold us, shape us, and then we become who we are in adulthood. And hopefully in adulthood you're better than you were when you were young and reckless and all that other stuff. But just regrets. Like, I just wish I would have tapped into my full potential, the potential that I'm tapping into right now, because I feel like I would be caked up somewhere just doing everything that God has called me to do, right? I wish I would have tapped into my faith and trusting God and finding God. I've always been a Christian, but there's a difference between being a Christian and being like Christ. Y'all dig me? You could be a Christian all day. There are a lot of Christians in the world, but are you living like a Christian? Do you practice what God wants you to practice? Do you read your Bible? Do you pray every day? Do you abstain from certain things? That's the question. Those are the things that I do now. I did not do those things when I was young and reckless, but anyway. What else? Y'all can ask me live questions too. That's really why I went live. I'm like, yo, let's just pop the questions up in the chat. I'm gonna scroll through them to my best ability. I need to plug my phone in. My phone's gonna die. I need to I'm gonna scroll through the questions and answer them to my best ability. You know what I'm saying? While I'm messing with y'all and trying to get, excuse me, dinner prepped. Brave is actually on fall break, which is kind of cool. She's out Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So we're just spending time as a family. It's uncharted territory. My baby is in school every day. Wish misses her all the time. So we're just kicking it. Wish's birthday was the other day. Y'all seen it. We did some cool stuff. Took them to their favorite look at me. Took them to their favorite ramen restaurant, and then Saturday we hit up the fair and we had a great time. What is your dream car and why? Man, Mimi, honestly, I've always wanted a Range Rover, but I don't think like that was always my dream car. When I was a rapper, I was like, yo, I'm gonna get me a Range. But like lately, I've been feeling like I want a Tesla until I started seeing this dude on TikTok talking about, don't buy a Tesla. Don't buy a Tesla. If the battery goes bad on the Tesla, you got to pay $20K to get it fixed. And Tesla's a crap. So right now, I'm kind of like, I don't even really know. Like, I like G-Wagons. And then, my name got 2 G's, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I should be pulling up in that G-Wagon, all black, black leather, black limo tint, black rims, hopping out in all black. G-Wagon. Somebody else asked me, hold on, let me see something. Where are these comments at, bro? Why can't I see them? Okay, that's awesome. Thank you. Okay, so somebody else asked me a question, and it was like, Have you ever had any problems with any landlords or anything like that? And y'all, this story is like so crazy. So like before my like a few years before my dad died. Hold on, real quick. Let me answer this question. What state or country do you see you and your family retiring to? Robin G. Famo, what's happening? Yeah, G Wagon's dope. Um, I don't really know, Mimi. Like, I know where I want to take trips to. Like, Aries was born in Italy, and like, I always had like an infatuation with like the mafia. I love Italian food, so like, I definitely have to go to Italy, and I want to go to the Amalfi Coast because that is just like whenever I see Jay-Z and Beyonce there, it just looks so dope. So, but like retiring, I always thought I kind of like wanted to retire to somewhere where it was nice with beaches like Florida. But like my dad was a trucker and he was just like, man, Florida is racist as hell. He was just like, don't ever move to Florida. And then like my mom was just telling me about some vegan lady who she watches. What was that lady's name? Plentiful Kiki or something like that. But she moved her family from Colorado to Florida. And they're moving. Like after 6 months, she said she's experienced racism that she's never experienced in her whole entire life. And that's what my dad said. Like, my dad was super cool, coolest dude you would ever meet. Like, he speaks to people, sparks up conversations with people, whether you white, black, Asian, Indian, doesn't matter. Not that he doesn't see color, but he just loved all people. But he said whenever he went to Florida, they were always mean to him. That is a good thing, no income tax in Florida. But the bad thing about that is because there's no income tax, they make up for it. You go down there, you buy a fried egg sandwich, it might be $3.50 in Georgia. You're gonna pay $8.50 in Florida. So they might as well just tax people. But I don't know, honestly. Probably stay in Georgia. Money ever get right enough. Oh my God, Athens, Greece. Tom Hanks said that that is the most beautiful place on the entire earth. I want to go to Greece. It looks so good. Those blue domes on those white buildings. It just looks like the water there is like blue, like this. Like you can just see all the way to the bottom of the ocean. But so I was saying, Julie asked me a question about a landlord. We lived in an apartment. Like when I first met Aries, we lived in an apartment. I was living with my dad. We lived in these apartments, and the people over there were legit crazy, right? So like when we moved in, the carpet was already old in the apartment, but we ended up getting evicted, to be honest, because I got my dog, Beatrix. We got Beatrix, and they said that I wasn't allowed to have her in the apartment, and they evicted me. So when they evicted us, they try to take us to court and say that we ruined the apartment. But like I be so thorough with it. Like just being honest, like I be thorough, like I just be in my head about certain stuff. So I'm like, these people are janky, man. Like they on some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be 2 steps ahead of them. So I went around the whole apartment. I took pictures and video of the entire apartment, right? So we end up going to court with these people. When we get to court, this is a dope story. It's just me and my dad. This community comes to court. They got a lawyer. But y'all, I'm a boss, right? And y'all know what it is, right? So I had all the pictures. We go in there. They were lying. I wrote a letter to the judge, sent the judge all the pictures. What's up, Nikki? Dropped the stuff off at the court. So God was with us. Like literally, God was with us. The judge was able to get the letter, get the pictures. She went through everything, and she ended up dismissing their stuff. How dope is that? No lawyer versus a whole company with a lawyer, and we won. But a lot of these places are banking on you bowing out just because they know they're bigger than you, they have more resources than you, and they expect that you're not gonna fight them. And if you do fight them, they think that you're gonna be frightened and quiver and be like, oh my God, I can't beat them because they're this whole conglomerate, they're this whole company, this organization, they got a lawyer, I'm just little old me. But we went to court and we won. We won. I was doing a we won dance on the way out the court. They were looking at me, they were mad, but I was just like, man, y'all are bums, man. You try to take me to court and you lost. What's the best scripture for having anxiety? Um, man, and this is a tough one for me just because, and I'm keeping it all the way 100 with y'all, right? So like my dad had this scripture, and I got an Aries. Oh, man, what was that scripture? My sister knows it. It says, "Be anxious about nothing." Yeah, pray about everything. So, Google it for me. Be anxious. Just put "be anxious about nothing" in the Bible. See, Mimi, that's dope. They had to pay you. These people they be scamming people. Like, how you gonna tell me the carpet is dirty? When we moved in there, you could tell a person lived in there before me who had a cat. It like, come on, man, I don't even do cats. And y'all had cat carpet in there. And then you want to try to tell me I messed up the carpet, said I messed up the oven, but everything was right. They lied. So it was like their integrity was literally Robin found it. Philippians 4:6. I need to, but y'all, okay, so I wasn't finished. That verse was hard for me just because when my dad was dying, that was his favorite verse. And it was like, it was hard for me to like, and this is just being completely honest, like it was hard for me to be able to like appreciate that verse and not be a little bit upset because it was like, it's like, don't worry, don't be anxious for anything, like give it to God, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I know God has laid out everything, like he's the writer of the story, so he knows the end of the book before we even get to the second page, right? So he knew what was going to happen with my dad, but I didn't. So like it was my sister was still saying that verse after, and I was like angry. I was just like, damn, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really know if I can really appreciate that verse to the level that I should, just because my dad was leaning on that verse and he still died, you know? So, but yeah, that's the verse, Nikki. Philippians 4:6. Mimi and Robin, thank you for looking that verse up for me. Wifey is like doing something on her computer for work and she wasn't on top of that, Rose. Do y'all know where that came from? No, it wasn't Adventures in Babysitting. Where was that movie where Christina Applegate had a babysit for them kids? And she got that job. She lied on her resume and got that job. And she didn't know what she was doing. And her boss always told her just to be like, I'm right on top of that, Rose. I'm right on top of that, Rose. That's where I got that from. But yeah, I want to say something else, right? So y'all know we are not messy people, right? And I think that there are certain things that people go through in their private lives outside of social media that are meant to be kept internal and meant to be kept private, right? And I think there are certain things that just have to be kept private that we're not going to address, we're not going to talk about, we're not going to give any type of glory or satisfaction to, right? So some things, we just can't answer. Some things have to be dealt with in private. I mean, and I know y'all love us, we love y'all, so hopefully y'all can respect that. And it is what it is. Let me see something. I gotta see. I know Julie asked me something else, and I can't even find it. So Julie, right? This is the story. This is the story with that. I was an avid weed smoker, like my whole life, really. Not really my whole life, but just like when I got like 15, 16, like all my cousins smoked weed. And my parents were real strict, y'all. Like seriously, like I couldn't listen to TLC. Like I had Today Was a Good Day, Ice Cube record. My dad bought it for me. My mama took it, threw it. We lived in this condo. She took it, threw it down the trash compactor, and made me turn it on when she threw it down there. I was so heartbroken. Wouldn't let me listen to Jodeci. I couldn't watch The Simpsons growing up. Like, she just, I don't want to say she sheltered me, but there were just certain things that she didn't want me to watch. So like I would go to my aunt's house and it was just my cousins were over there, they smoked, they did certain things. I watched Minister Society over there, Boys in the Hood over there. So it was just, I lost my virginity over there. It was just loose, right? But like, I always smoked weed. I literally felt like I had a problem. I literally like could not eat. It was like, yo, we about to go out to eat. All right, I gotta smoke a blunt. We about to go to the movies. All right, I gotta smoke a blunt. I worked at DHL. I had to be to work at like 5 a.m. I would wake up at 4 a.m. to get ready, and I was rolling up a blunt, smoking a blunt on my way to work at 5. So I prayed. No joke. I prayed. I said, God, take this away from me, right? And one day I smoked and I ate a Tabasco Slim Jim and I felt like I was having a heart attack, y'all. I was in front of my house. I was throwing my arm up like this. Like, man, what the hell? What's wrong with me? So I quit smoking. I went to the hospital and the doctor was like, you need to quit smoking. So I quit smoking for like, I think this was like in 2006, 5. So I quit smoking for years, right? And then I went to college in 2009. I was single, talking to chicks before I met my wife. They smoked weed. So I started like smoking a little bit, but I never really smoked like that. And then like last year, I had started smoking again. Like I chilled out again and then I started back last year. But then the Manir situation happened and my ear was ringing so bad and it was bad, y'all. I was crying. My ear was super loud and I was just like, I have really been praying for direction for like a year, right? Just praying for God to show me what he wants me to do in my life. Because before I was born, my mom was real cool with a pastor. And he told my mom that, I think I told y'all, that I was gonna be a boy. And this is before sonograms, because y'all know I was born in 1980. So they couldn't say, hey, he's a boy, but he told her, it's a boy, he's gonna do great things for the kingdom of Jesus Christ. So like, that's always stuck with me. So I was just praying, like, God, show me what I'm supposed to be doing, even on this YouTube platform journey. Like, I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. Like, I need to have purpose. Like, I need to be able to give to people. I want them to get something out of what I'm doing, right? So it started to become a conflict with me. Like, how can I ask God to speak to me when I'm high all the time? How am I gonna be, like, my brain is clouded because I'm literally smoking. I'm like bombed high, like I can't really think anything like that. How am I going to hear from him if I'm always cloudy? So I stopped and I haven't looked back since. I don't relapse. The only thing is if I'm in traffic or if I smell somebody burning, I just be like, oh my God, I love the smell of it. I love it. I wish I could do it. But I'm just at a point in my life to where I want to bring honor and glory to God in literally every single thing that I do. So it's so prevalent in me now that the smell and the urge, or if I listen to something and somebody saying they burning or something like that, it's not enough to make me go back on the promise that I have with God, to be honest. Man, it seemed like everybody just dropped out of here. It was like 10 people in here. Now it says 3. I feel like y'all are abandoning me. You know what this is like? This is like performing on stage and like you see like a bunch of people out in the crowd and then people just get up and just start leaving early. Do I suck right now? Am I boring? But yeah, good question, Julie. No relapses. Robin, you're hilarious, man. I can't see the other questions and I can't go look at them because when I leave, um, y'all can't see me. Thank you. That was a good question. I'm not gonna lie though, because like you know me, I am not perfect, and I do not try to be perfect. Like there's no perfect person, and I always say no one in the world is sinless. Like we all sin. We have impure thoughts and all that, but I think the goal is to sin less, right? And that's just where I am right now. Do I wish sometimes I could still smoke weed? Yes, I do. Do I want to still smoke weed sometimes? Yes, I do. Do I still have roaches in my garage right now that I could go and take a lighter or take some matches to and burn? Yes, I do. And sometimes when I'm on that treadmill, I look on top of that refrigerator and I be like, dang, I could go hit this little joint real quick. But it's just something in me that won't allow me to do it. And I feel like that is like that's a huge testament to me. Like if you can be in the face of something that has had a hold over you and you can just walk away from it, that's how you know you have arrived. Wish your birthday is over. You're already 4. Yeah, but Julie, the last part of your question, I did give it up cold turkey. I just said, you know what? I'm not burning anymore. It's over with. Honestly, Robin, it is. It's like it really is. Y'all got some more questions? I know y'all want to know some more stuff. Mimi, I can't answer for Aries, but I could tell you how I feel like she does. So her being a mother and still staying glammed up, like, and she'll be able to tell you this herself when we do another live. And then Robin, I got you with the brave question. Aries was always so fly. Like that is literally what attracted me to her when we were on campus in college. Like I would walk past her. I told y'all I seen her twice on campus before I even made my approach to her. And I said to her like, yo, you dress so good. Like your style is so dope. And then I told her she looked like Carrie Hilson one time and she just kind of looked at me like, dummy, everybody tells me that. But she feels like she's not as fly as what she used to be because she doesn't have the time nor the energy to put into it. And then we don't really go out as much as we did. So like now all of her stylistic energy goes into like the kids. But I would say that with more time and more places to go, she's still able to like tap into her like Aries fashionista roots and you know do her thing. So Robin, Brave is doing really good in school. She's getting all good grades. My mom did a lot of homeschool with them before Brave actually started kindergarten. She actually does homeschool with Wish now. And, you know, excuse me, Brave was like, before Wish got here, you know, that's the struggle of having 2 kids. Like before Wish got here, we had more time to spend with Brave. Like read to her every single day. Like just did a lot. Taught her ABCs. Taught her a lot of different stuff that once Wish got here, it's harder to spend that one-on-one time with the kids. So like Wish is getting that now, which is great. My mom will be able to get her like way up to speed before she goes to kindergarten next year. But Brave is doing good, man. She knows so much stuff, like a lot of the stuff that they're learning in school, she already knows. So she gets like all these points because, as she put it, I'm killing it, like answering all the questions, Dad. And I'm like, go, baby. My baby be in there going crazy. She's just a smart girl. So she's thriving, to say the least. She's going to have her little play date with the little boy who wants to have a play date with her. But yeah, people want to be her friend and she's meeting people and she's a social butterfly. So She loves it. Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. But we're gonna let her go out with him because she always, can I have my play date? Can I have my play date? And it's just like, okay, let's just give her her play date. All right, let me see. Somebody else asked me a question. So my favorite meal to cook, Mimi, I would say, what is my favorite meal to cook? Like, to be honest, I love tacos. Like, I love to eat tacos. I could make tacos all the time and just eat those. Least favorite, what would be my least favorite? I would say least favorite is like breakfast. Like, I'm not really I'm not really a breakfast guy. And it's so crazy because Aries loves breakfast, right? I just think sometimes when I wake up in the morning, it's like too early to eat. And I think honestly, I think she takes after me because when we get them up to get ready to drop them off for school in the morning, she never eats anything because it's it's just too early. But like Aries loves breakfast, so she always wants breakfast. So I have to, like, not have to, but I just do it because y'all know I love my wife. But like I'll make her like a sausage little McMuffin or something with like a Thomas English muffin, some turkey sausage, and some egg. That's it, Nikki. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. I love that movie. I'm right on top of that, Rose. I love that movie. Yes, Julie, Mexican food. I love it. And Mimi, you know what? I want to say something too. I apologize for that potty training movie because potty training movie, that potty training video. I was kind of ignorant when I did that video, and I was telling people that they goofy if their kid is in a pull up, and I wish I could go back and retract that statement because there are a lot of people who have trouble potty training their kids, and their kids might be 3 or 4 and they're still in pull ups, and I had no right to say that whoever does have their kid in a pull up is goofy because their kid is in a pull up, because all people do things at their own pace and on different times and different things of that nature. Luckily, I had nothing to do with the potty training process. Aries gets the gold star, the award for being able to get both of our babies potty trained. Wish was a hellion a little bit more than Brave when it came to potty training. Like, she boo-booed on the floor, like she was in here going crazy. I was ready to give her away because I'm just like, Aries, why is she boo-booing on the floor in my house? But yeah, Aries legit just like took their bottoms off and had them in the house for one whole day. We had that little mobile baby potty, sat that junk down in front of the TV, treated them up whenever they pee-peed in the potty, and from there it was just great. And like, I'm so thankful because our kids never really had accidents like that. Like, they slept through the night, didn't pee in the bed, didn't have like boo-booing on themselves, peeing on themselves in public accidents. Now, of course, every kid goes through a thing to where you're out, you leave, and you're like, okay, use the potty before we leave. And then you go out and they're like, oh my God, I need to use the potty. I need to use the potty. And we're like all the way in Marietta or something, and we can't get home. And then they pee on themselves in the car seat. Those situations have happened. But just as far as the little, like, some kids who just can't hold it, pee overnight in the bed, you can't give them water after 7 p.m. because they're gonna wet the bed. We've been lucky to not have those types of situations with our kids. That's what's up. Yeah, see, Robin, that's more I can do brunch. But I don't know. You know what? Like, I realized too, man, when I get up and I eat breakfast early, it just seems like I'm full for the entire day. Like, I just don't want to do, and I don't want to eat anything else. It's like heavy. And I think that's one of the main reasons why I don't really prefer to eat breakfast. It's just because I feel heavy all day. Like, lately, my thing has been like an English muffin, cut up like an avocado or smooth some avocado over a piece of bread, hit it with like a lime or something, and then eat that. Like, I think that's, every now and then I'll get into the mode of like, yo, let's eat waffles. We just bought a waffle maker. I can't really eat bacon, y'all, and bacon is like my favorite. That's what's up. Yeah, Mimi, drive safe, safety first. But bacon is like my favorite. But y'all know bacon is mad situation, and like it just makes me feel bad. So that's probably another reason why I just don't eat breakfast. Excuse me, like that, because I be wanting like 7 pieces of bacon, y'all, and an over easy egg and some pancakes and waffles, and I just can't do it. So what? Let me see. Robin, what's my favorite social media platform? So first, I'm gonna tell you the platform that I hate. I hate TikTok. Yes, baby.
Can I have some grapes, please?
They went bad. They got frozen, and I didn't buy any because they didn't look good. What's up, Nikki? So I hate TikTok, y'all, because TikTok is so like up and down with the views, and then like you literally could do a video like I think you only get paid like 4 cents per view on TikTok, so you can't make no money over there. I feel like TikTok is goofy. Julie said I skipped her question. No, so no, I haven't. I did address this in a live before the last one. Haven't. That's all I'm gonna say. What was I saying? TikTok. I hate TikTok just because they don't give you a fair shake. My favorite platform is YouTube. I love YouTube. YouTube is where we started, and I feel like out of all of the platforms, because we're on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. I like Instagram too, but YouTube is just my favorite. Like, I think it's my favorite because this is where we started, and I just have this thing in me that is just like, I have to be successful on YouTube because this is where it all started. So definitely YouTube. Yeah, Julie, no problem at all. I just been getting that question a lot, and it's just not that, like, that's what I was saying. Like, I just don't really want to talk about it. I don't want to address, like, I really don't have anything really to like say about it in particular. So yeah, all I can say is no. And Julie, if you missed those lives, you gotta go back and watch them, sis. You gotta go back and tune in, press that play button, and see what you missed, family. Nobody else got any questions? Y'all done? Y'all don't want to talk no more? I'm about to let y'all watch me watch what I do real quick. So we just gonna take this. I don't be cooking on camera no more, because man, cooking videos they take so much. I love football, Robin. I really love. Oh, somebody wants to say hi. Hold on, let me get a paper towel real quick. Hold on.
Hi.
That's my mini me, y'all. Yeah, I love football though.
Is that steak, Dad?
Yeah, it was. It is.
Can I have some crackers?
No, go. I'm about to cook. You don't need no crackers.
I got one my dinner.
Yeah, I'll give you some with your dinner. That was a great game last night. I love Patrick Mahomes, but I was pulling for the Raiders. Wow, Julie, you're still looking for a place to live. I hope that goes good for you. I told you I had prayed for you when you first told me about it. Everything will work out how it's supposed to work out. But yeah, Robin, I love football and I love basketball. Those are really the only two sports that I really watch. I normally don't start watching basketball until after the All. So I watch the All-Star game, and then after that, I start picking up with the regular season. Like, of course, I'll watch basketball on Christmas, but like I'm usually always football all the way until after the Super Bowl, and that used to be how I would play my video games because I play NBA 2K and I play John Madden. I would always play Madden until the football season ended, and then I would pick up with 2K. But now I play my career on 2K, and I gotta build a my player and grind him, and it's like a vicious grind to the point to where my wife told my mom on me the other night, like, he doesn't go to bed with me at night. Like, he's always up playing that game, and I get in the bed and go to bed by myself because he's trying to grind his my player. But I have news. Last night, I made it to level 40 on NBA 2K. There's still like 14 days left in the first season. So now I can stop playing 2K and I can go to bed at night with my wife and she'll be happy. I need some leap. Y'all know what this is? Liperon. Does everyone know how to pronounce this? Some people say the W sauce is Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Or is it Worcestershire? It's not Chester. Worcestershire. Nah, but it's Worcestershire. I dabbed this on, but y'all, you know what? I'm gonna put this on this meat real quick, right? We gonna hit this like this. Throw some of this Worcestershire all on these little New York strippers real quick, right? And just let that soak for a second. And then y'all got to come over here with me, right? And I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all see all my spices? This cabinet is a wreck. But this right here, we got some of this garlic bread seasoning. We're gonna throw that on there. Some hickory liquid smoke, baby. And some garlic powder. Oh, well, no, we don't need garlic powder because we got this garlic spread right here. So we're going to put that on there. But y'all, we might have some news for y'all, some big news coming up. I can't let the cat out of the bag. It is, I love season. I gotta have seasoning, Robin. It's the only way to make my food taste good, right? And Aries always tells me that I can't season. She tells me that she's the better seasoner. Like, I'm the better cook, but she's the better seasoner. She said that my stuff be bland. She gotta add a lot of salt. But that's what I do, though. I don't cook with a lot of salt, and if you ever eat my food, I just be like, here goes some salt. You salt to taste yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not gonna cook with it a lot like that because I'm not trying to make myself sick. And I had to stop using this. This is like the best soy sauce ever. Okay, top 5 seasonings. So let me take you back over here. So the top 5, I would say you have to have Lowry's seasoning salt. It's like you just have to have it, right? And then I would say you need to have some sweet paprika, right? And then you need to have the garlic powder. Garlic powder and onion powder, right? And then everyone, this is empty. I'm actually going shopping this week. What's up, Neek? Y'all, if you use white salt, please stop using white salt. But onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and sweet paprika. And then, like, if you're frying chicken, Robin, like if you're ever frying chicken, those that I just said, onion powder, garlic powder, sweet paprika, salt, pepper, and some chili powder. Like I read something, I think that was like the secret ingredients that like KFC and all them be putting on their chicken. But yeah, Miss Dash is good. Neat, like you said. I was gonna say though, y'all, if you use white salt, because you know everybody likes salt, don't use white iodized salt. It's not good for you. The sodium level is super high. It's just not good for you. Use pink Himalayan. Like pink Himalayan is the best salt. I think the sodium is almost so like just to give you an example. White salt is probably like 26% sodium. Excuse me, whereas if you get pink Himalayan salt, it's only like 13% sodium, but it tastes just as good. Like you literally will not be able to tell the difference. So like go to your TJ Maxx, go to Marshall's. You can get you like a little grinder with the pink Himalayan salt in there, and you'll love it. Trust your boy. Let me get a fork real quick. So y'all, tonight with this food, I am making, because I just felt like, yeah, try it, Nick. I'm telling you, like really swap all your white salt out for that pink Himalayan salt. It's just pink. And then girls like pink, right? Or is that just like a common misconception? But like pink salt just looks so cool. Sea salt, Julie, I think sea salt is the same as regular salt. Like I got some sea salt is almost like kosher salt, and I don't use this just because we literally don't use white salt anymore. But I think sea salt might be better, but pink Himalayan is like the best way that you can go. So like with these steaks I'm making. Nick, do you know what? That's so crazy because I think Aries doesn't like pink or purple too. So it is a common misconception just to think just because you're a female that you like pink. But I'm making some baked potatoes, y'all. I got these big boys right here. I love a loaded baked potato. What's up, Zakia? Man, Zakia, I love you. You be repping on all my videos, yo. You're so faithful. I love all y'all in here. All of y'all are faithful. Like every time I see y'all pop up, I just be like, I'm so thankful for y'all because y'all keep the channel going. Like if it wasn't for y'all, Brave, they can only see your hand. They can't look. They saying hi because they see your little arm. Oh man, I just made my car alarm go off. Thank you. We love you back. For real, seriously though, like just bless you.
Can I have your cook, Dad?
No, not right now. That's one thing I just want to tell y'all. Like, even though nobody asked me the question, I don't think I tell you all enough. I try to, just because I'm all about giving people their flowers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really love y'all and appreciate y'all. Like, Julie, you taking the time to look up stuff that, you know, natural cures for Meniere's disease. I feel like that's super cool. Like you don't have to do that. Like you don't even know me in real life. Like you just know me from watching my videos. Look at all this hair, y'all. Aries just got done with her meeting. But you do that based off of your love for me, and I just appreciate that. Like Robin, you're on every video. Like Mimi is so dope. Like my mom was telling me the other day, Neek just said hi, baby. They're really all saying hi. Zakia. Man.
I can't be on camera, y'all. I can't be on camera. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Y'all, this how we be. See, Mimi, this is the question you ask. How does she stay so beautiful? Times like this, she'll say that she's ugly and she doesn't want her face to be seen on camera.
Hi.
She said quick. Zakia.
Do y'all look at it. Look at this. Look at this person. Look at this uninvited guest. Look at this.
Oh my god. Man, so no, seriously though, like Julie says she loves your hair color. Man, I like it too. I want her hair to be back black. Like I love it the best when it's back black when it's black.
When it's straight, I prefer it black. But like this, when I wear my curls, I like this color.
Look, they're telling you, man, y'all, seriously, thank y'all. I tell her this all the time. I be like, man, I could look at you, no makeup, no nothing, and I still feel like you're beautiful. It's crazy because when I first met her, I seen a picture of her on Instagram. It looked like she had just woke up. She had her hair wrapped up, and I was like, she's beautiful. Like I could wake up to this woman. I love you. But no, Mimi, let me finish, right? Mimi, I literally had a conversation with my mother and my sister about you probably about 2 weeks ago. Like, my mom just said, you just have such a dope spirit and like such a good heart because you're just all over the place. Like, every time my sister drops something or says something, you're representing over there, showing her love, showing my mother love. Like, you're just like a dope person. So it's like stuff like that, the consistency, it just always sticks out to me. And like when like, not to just, because I don't like to say things that I'm not gonna do and things like that, but like when we get to where we're going and we actually are able to start like making money from this platform, sponsorships, like I want to bless some of y'all, man, just because y'all have been so good to us, man. Neek, same thing. Neek is on everything, like on IG, on Instagram, like, I mean, I just said IG and Instagram, on YouTube, commenting on everything, just showing mad love. And like, I just think that y'all are just beautiful people, man. Beautiful, beautiful people. And I'm thankful for y'all. I legit want to have like a drawing for people to participate in something and then cheat and just like go in there and just like pull Neek's name, pull Robin G's name, pull Mimi's name, pull Nikki's name, pull Zakia's name, and just be like, y'all won. And everybody be like, how did they win? They not gonna know though.
I'll try.
For real. Aries is eating ice cream out of the whole. Y'all gotta mess with Tillamook.
It's my favorite.
Tillamook bust. Zakia just asked me what you cooking for us that'll come. Oh, Zakia, I'm making some New York strip steaks, right? Some New York strip steaks and some baked potato. So what I do with these, y'all, and I know this live is getting a little long. It's like, yeah, she gonna spoil her dinner for real. Then tonight,
no, I ain't.
She gonna be like, my stomach.
I won't. I'm only eating a little bit.
Yes, Julie, Tillamook is delicious, like for real. This is like Aries eats. What is the one? The cookie dough is the big pieces of cookie dough, right? Tillamook, let us get a sponsorship, y'all. You know what, Neek, I do salad like all the time just because Wish literally will not eat anything. Like she doesn't really like meat. She won't really eat chicken, won't really eat steak. Like all she literally eats is like bread and fruit and salad. So like she'll eat some lettuce with some ranch on it. But y'all, what I do with these potatoes, right? I'm gonna give y'all some game real quick just so y'all can do this for your husbands or your boyfriends or your family. Your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, right? So I'm gonna take this potato, right? And I'm gonna drop it real quick. And then I ain't gonna keep holding y'all because this live is already about to be an hour long. So look, right? We gonna rinse these potatoes off real good, right? Just rinse them in some water just so we clean them off. And if you really want to go the extra mile, Trader Joe's has some vegetable wash. I do this whenever I'm doing like kale or something, and brought some of that ice cream home one time. Man, Julie, I'm telling you, it's the best. Why are you so crazy? It's literally the best ice cream ever. And it was buy one, get one free on Wishy's birthday. So like, Aries likes the chocolate chips in it. So we bought this one too. It's like waffle cone swirl. This junk is so good. It has like chocolate and vanilla ice cream with rich caramel and chunks of chocolatey waffle cone. I don't even eat ice cream like that, but that junk is so good.
But still, Mom,
All right, so then y'all, for the potatoes, and then I'm gonna let y'all go so I can cook this dinner for the fam. You gotta get you some Reynolds wrap, right? And you just wanna take a piece for each potato. Yeah, I don't eat it a lot like that either, Robin, because it kind of, just to be honest, like it messes up my stomach. Like I can only eat a few bites. But yeah, Tillamook, try it. Oh, y'all look, right, for real. We write something here like every Sunday when we listen to church. We'll get something from I told y'all we watch Elevation, Stephen Furtick. If y'all haven't watched Elevation, literally it's like food for your spirit, man. The man is anointed. He's always preaching the word of God. Like I actually turned Mimi onto him. Mimi watches him. He's just so dope. But we always write a message here about God, like something like, no matter what your situation is, like y'all right now, y'all know me. I'm in this situation with not working and it's hard for me. I don't really know what's next. I don't know what's coming, but I gotta have faith. So like instead of focusing on where I'm walking, I'm focused on who's walking with me. And I have my down moments to where I'm like, man, I can't believe them people fired me. Man, I wish I could punch that CEO right in his nose and break his nose. But then I have to get real back in and be like, that isn't Christ like, and God removed me from that situation for a reason. So instead of focusing on why they fired me, why they did me like that, just think about where God is walking with me to next, right? So those are the type of messages that we post on the refrigerator. Thanks for noticing me. So y'all check it, right? I'm gonna take a potato and sit it in this aluminum foil, right? And then from there, I'm gonna sit it down. I think so too, Zakia. I think it's way better. That's what my mom told me. Cause y'all, my job before that one went bad. And I prayed so hard. Like my mom has beautiful friends. Cause y'all know my mom is like, she has a doctorate in Christian education. So she just has wonderful people around her who love God and just they always pray for me. Like this family called the Canes. Like their son is a pastor out in California, but they're beautiful people. They always pray for me. My mom's friend Sharon will call me. I don't even have a relationship with her. She just loves my mom. And I'm an extension of my mom. So she'll call me on the phone and be like, Gregory, I just want to pray with you. But like, pray for me, prayed me out of my old job to where the job that just fired me, they didn't even hire me for the position that I applied for. They made a position for me. So I feel like that's all God. But while I was in that position, it wasn't for me. And they were doing things that weren't for me. And like, so then they fired me. And I feel like that's like God's still in it. It's just crazy, man. So like I have no doubt that he's with me and that he has bigger plans for me and he plans to prosper me and not to harm me. Just got to trust him. And it's tough because money is funny. Unemployment don't pay you like that. And I don't want to keep talking about this because I don't like handouts and I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me or anything like that. But just know that mentally, like I said, I'm not perfect. And I have my days to where I feel like less of a man. Yes, Julie, I have been baptized. I was baptized when I was like 7 years old. My godfather was the pastor of a church in Massachusetts. I gave my life to Christ in Bible study. His wife taught Bible study, and then I got baptized shortly after that. Aries recently just got baptized because she had been wanting to do it. And we haven't baptized our daughters just because I believe that I want them to be able to make the decision on their own. I didn't want to get them baptized at 2 or 3 before they fully understood the magnitude of what it means to give your life to Christ and live by the way that God wants you to live. So I just want them to see us. We be an example for them. They see church, they go to church, And then they make the decision on their own, like, Daddy, I love God. I want to get baptized. And then it's going to be a celebration. But I have my weak moments. I feel sad. Sometimes I want to cry just because I'm just like, man, I was making like $6,000 a month. Now I'm not getting paid nothing but like 1,000. And that's a big drop off. And I just feel like, come on, man, like I got a whole family to take care of. And it's just a tough situation. So those, the devil be working on you, but like I just pray and I just try to read my Bible and just tell God to walk with me and just walk me through this season, because it's just a season. It's literally just a season. And Julie, yes, get baptized, sis. I know you love God, and that's just a public declaration of your love for God. So I'll be praying for you to get baptized, because like just the story with Aries, like we wanted her to get baptized. My mom is a pastor. She could have baptized her. We were going to do it in our pool, but we didn't end up doing it. And then like the church that we attend online and tithe to just so happened to come to Georgia randomly, and she was able to get baptized through Elevation, which was just like such a beautiful thing. We both were crying all day. It was just crazy. And now she's washed.
You know what I did? I stepped in the water. Water was cold.
You're so stupid, man. Man, y'all listen. I'm not the star of the show. It is Aries, man. She's the celebrity. All right, man, y'all listen. I'm literally about to make this potato and then I'm out of here, right? So look, you take some olive oil and you sprinkle that olive oil generously over that potato, right? Just so when you wrap it up, it gets all over it, right? And then you want to take, let me get my little stand real quick just so y'all can see. You want to take some pepper and grind some pepper over the potato, right? Grind some pepper over that guy. And then you want to take a little bit of some garlic powder, or you can use this garlic bread seasoning that I got from TJ Maxx. Y'all, TJ Maxx and Marshall's in their cooking section, they always have like the best seasonings, the best sauces, and then we just gonna take a little bit of that pink Himalayan salt and just sprinkle it over it like that. And then we're just gonna wrap this up. So I'm gonna do that with these other 3 potatoes. You want to make sure when you put it in your oven, you put it in something, because that olive oil will leak through that aluminum foil and then it will like burn up your oven. So we just sit them in something like this. I'm gonna put the other 3 in there, pop it in the oven for about 45 minutes, and then you can feel it. Like it'll be soft and ready to eat. And it's like, I don't know how y'all do it. Aries doesn't really do it a lot, but I eat this part of the potato, the skin, has the most nutrients, right? So like that's why I washed it, because I like to eat the skin. But like if you season it like that and you bake it, man, the potato tastes so good. It's like the olive oil and the seasoning seeps through and gets into the potato. You put a little bit of butter on there, some vegan sour cream or some regular sour cream, some cheese, some bacon bits. It's lit. Oh, for real, no baked potato, man. I love baked potatoes, right? But y'all see, I got this dad gut going on, so I can't eat them all the time. Like I gotta space out how I eat these baked potatoes, or I'll be like, my dad gut would be way bigger than it is right now, y'all. But y'all, seriously, I love y'all so much. This is no cap. You know I'm not flexing. I have no reason to flex. I love y'all. Oh, I mean, that's still good too, Robin. I used to do that. I mean, if you're looking for it to cook quick, you could pop it in the microwave, but the skin isn't as good as like when you put them in the oven. And Julie, everything, Aries was laughing at me. Everything I do on the oven, 400 degrees, like Juvenile. 400 degrees. Cash Money Records taking over for the 99 and the 2000. 400, right? And leave it in there for about 45 minutes. But you'll be able to feel it. Put on an oven mitt and squeeze it a little bit. But y'all, seriously, I love y'all. Julie, prayers up on you finding your place. Zakia and Robin, go make y'all a baked potato. Neek, I love you. Man, y'all just stay safe. Be blessed. Mimi, I hope you made it home safe with your family. And we'll catch y'all on the next video. I told y'all we got some news. I'm waiting to hear something. If I hear it, as soon as I hear it, I'm going live and I'm going to tell y'all what it is. And y'all going to be so happy. And we going to celebrate together. But I love y'all. And I'll catch... Everybody say bye.
Bye.
I love y'all. Catch y'all on the next vid.